we're live in the heart of Pacific Beach at PB Shore Club. We're telling stories that matter and introducing you to some of San Diego's finest people. So put your party pants on and let's have some fun. I'm Claire McKee. Welcome to The Know. Please help me welcome my next guest, Alanna Strei with Coldwell Banker. Alanna, come on over. Hi!
How are you?
I'm so good. How are you?
Good to see you.
We have matching drinks. I love.
Hi, I'm excited.
I think I got a little bit of a head start though.
Okay, well, cheers on that note. Rude. Thank you.
She said rude. I did. I just went in for the drink.
Not mad about it.
Okay, so Alanna, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
We're gonna have some fun. And in true fashion, I always ask my guests to share a fun fact about themselves. What's something people may not already know about you?
I am proud of many, many weird facts that hopefully people don't know about me. But my favorite one that I have been thinking about all morning is that I found my kitten outside. I was perhaps coming back from this lovely venue and I might have rolled out of my Uber with my California burrito because my Uber driver thought they saw a kitten crossing our path, and it was. And so I waited there for 2 hours and I brought him inside and I was super obsessed, and she was the cutest kitten in the whole world, so I named her Bella and I brought her to the vet, and then 6 weeks later his balls dropped. So I
Bella's a boy.
have a boy cat named Bella,
Okay.
And I decided not to rename him.
How is he taking that? Is he doing all right?
I think that the identity crisis has really struck him. He doesn't really like anybody.
Oh, no.
Not that I've ever brought a boy home, but if I had, he wouldn't like those boys either. So right now, you know, we're just kind of living in like a very gender neutral household.
Yeah.
So I'm fine with that.
Just equality. We're accepting of everything.
So in case anyone ever meets me, I want that to be the first thing they think of.
Yeah,
is
now they know.
My furry cat ball.
Your boy cat named Bella.
Everything's fine.
Well, maybe he just needs a lady friend. Maybe he's in a crisis
Please
of his
don't
own.
make me a cat lady right now.
Oh, well, I am one, so I'm just encouraging everyone else to go down with me because I am too. So
Okay, yeah, slippery slope.
the truth comes out.
Dibs, I'm in.
So let me know when I can meet Bella, first of all.
Coming over, I like it.
Secondly, tell me, you have this amazing background, right? So you went to school here in San Diego, and you were a part of the ROTC program as well, right? So tell me about that journey. How did you end up in the Navy while going to school, like the whole nine? Bring us up to speed.
My dad is a retired naval captain, and so I went to University of San Diego for undergrad. I did ROTC there, so they paid for my full undergrad, and I owed 4 years beyond that. And then every year beyond that went toward my GI Bill, and so I spent 3 more years, maxed out my GI Bill, got my master's degree at USC, and now I'm in real estate. And I have no student loan debt, so there is a trick, right?
Okay.
You just have to wear a fugly uniform for approximately a quarter of your life.
Yeah, and you're playing by everyone else's rules. What was that experience like being in the Navy, especially as a female?
You can't pick out your own nail polish. I got into a fight about lip gloss more than one time. I think, right, you can't. Anything too shiny is provocative, God forbid.
Oh, okay.
And then being an officer, it's just a really different environment. If you're familiar with like leadership positions, I came from being a VP in my sorority, and you want people to like you and want to do what you want.
Right.
Because that's leadership, and then you get into the military and then you're a girl. So people have presumptions about you, and you're a girl that wears makeup, and you're a girl that likes hugging people, and you can't do that, go figure. So it was a huge transition, but then now in real estate, now I have the discipline and like the kind of attention to detail that most people aren't forced to do, because in real estate, it's a very different environment, but it's still super fun, and it's very like family oriented, and that's how the military feels too.
Yeah, so you've actually been able to kind of merge both worlds to where you get to have that feminine side and help people and really take care of them and nurture them through this process of buying or selling a home, but you also have that regimented attention to detail, get it done attitude.
That's exactly how, like,
I love it.
wait, yeah, cheers. That makes me so happy. Yes,
I got you, girl.
That's what it is. So I'll get people,
Love that.
people like submit their offers, and then I'll read them, and then I'll call the agent and say, did you read this offer before you send it to me? Because I don't think anyone did.
Ooh.
Because this is ridiculous. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Like,
laying it down. I
It's
love that.
annoying. And so I think that came from 10 years of military, just being able to be disciplined and making sure that what you submit is what you want to be your final product. And that's not something that we're used to, so.
Talk about your business in the present day. I know you have a huge presence. You're very passionate about VA loans and helping veterans transition. So tell me a little bit about that.
When I got out of the military, it was 2015 when I finished my service and I went to reserves. I knew I was going to grad school, and then I knew that I had passive income from Airbnb. And so I was Airbnb-ing my second bedroom.
Okay.
And so I was making a profit on my mortgage. I had bought my house after deployment in 2011. And so I was making about $2,500 to $3,000 a month.
Using your VA loan?
Yeah. Well, so I used my FHA loan at first because I
Okay.
didn't know about my VA loan.
Okay.
And I refinanced to a VA loan after 5 years. So for me, my dad was active for 24 years. They own 15 properties right now.
Amazing.
We're in escrow right now on the 15th.
Wow.
So it's awesome, but they never used their VA loans, so nobody educated them.
Not once, all 14, 15 of those properties.
No, which must be nice, right?
Oh my gosh.
So they
talk about
just-
doing it the hard way. Right?
And talk about 20 to 30% ROI. So if you can teach someone to do that with no money down at our age, why wouldn't you do that?
No brainer, yeah.
So I refinanced my property into a VA loan, and then was Airbnb at the second room to pay my mortgage while I was in grad school. So I was making about $65K a year passive.
Oh my gosh.
And then I got into real estate. So that was kind of my transition, was just people knew I was doing Airbnb. I had gotten some accolades from Airbnb corporate, and then somebody saw me and said, hey, you'd be good at real estate.
Oh my gosh.
And it's like shopping with your friends.
And that's how you became a real estate
Right.
agent. Incredible. So how long have you been in the business now?
I got licensed in January of 2016.
Okay.
So 4 years.
So a lot has happened in the last 4 years. You've really hit the ground running. What would you say is the thing that, like, your favorite thing about being in real estate? What are you most passionate about?
You're shopping with your friends.
You're shopping
That's
with
like
your
100%
Did I say
what
that?
it is. You're shopping with your friends and you're making them wealthy. Like I've had friends that in that short span have bought more than one property. And in only 3 years, when you're teaching people how to make their money and their VA loan as a tool for themselves to build wealth and generate income, that's the ultimate, like, if my friends are rich, they can hang out with me and party and we can go on vacation. That's all I want.
You're changing people's lives, though.
That's a really glamorous way to put it, yeah.
You are. I mean, to create a portfolio like that, to own real estate, that's setting you up, that's setting your future generations up. Real estate is such an amazing investment in that sense, and so you're really helping those aligned with you to do so.
Well, and in such an expensive market like we are right here, and especially with rent being as it is, like people are absolutely, they feel trapped, right?
Yeah.
You feel like you're spending $2,800 a month. You know you're spending $2,000 a month minimum if you want to be in a single, like, one bedroom, right?
Oh, absolutely.
So all I can guarantee for you is that next year you just spent $24,000 that you will never see again.
Totally.
If I can find you a home where your payment is $4,000 a month and you have someone else paying half of that, and then you're gonna do that and hold that place for 5 years, how much equity will you build? What are your tax write-offs? If you're Airbnb-ing that, we can teach you how to make all of those, right? I honestly wrote off every single Trader Joe's run I was on.
Oh my gosh.
Like, it's all a good way to hide money. And, we didn't say that, hide money and then to actually build wealth. So.
You have a strategy, you have a plan. I love that. We're gonna talk offline because I'm excited already.
Good.
Tell me something more on the personal side. What do you like to do in your free time? She's like, short club. I really like this place looks so good. Like,
I'm not saying that I've been here before.
I'm not saying I've ever been here
I don't know
before.
anybody here. This is fine. No, I absolutely love socializing. I don't spend any money on marketing. All my stuff is going out, and
Okay.
I'm not gonna say this out loud, but if I was going to, I mean, if I see a military haircut and you buy me a drink, who am I not to teach you about the goals of using your VA loan to build wealth?
You're just giving it back to the community, Alanna. I see you.
Here to help. Thank you.
Yes.
Just saying. No, I also volunteer with Junior League, which is a women's volunteerism and training organization. It's international, but we focus on foster youth and human trafficking victims here in San Diego. So San Diego and San Francisco alternate as the two major ports for human trafficking victims in the country. And so they get sent over to the Pacific Ring of Fire and kind of back and forth. And so many of them are transition age foster youth. And so I just moved to East Village, just bought my second property using my VA loan. I woke up in November and decided to put down $3,500 and buy a new place, and that's the VA loan for you. It's like an impulse purchase.
$3,500. I mean, people spend
and
that.
you can get it back. Like,
Yeah.
that's the crazy part. Oh, you know when you like go out to eat and you're like, oh, fine, I'll eat this, I'll drink this, and then like your address is $100? $100? Like, why would I spend that?
Right.
But with food, you go and completely just eat it and never think about
Yep,
it.
and you never see it again.
Exactly. Well, yeah.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have gone third.
I shouldn't have gone there.
So with $3,500, I went and bought like another place, and then I'm in East Village right now, and the homelessness problem is so freaking sad because you know those kids were in the system before.
Oh my gosh.
And then you just think about like, how could we have stopped it at the source and not tried to treat the symptom and actually like prevented it in the first place? So Junior League is an awesome resource for that. We do charity events. We do a lot of things with Sacramento, and we actually go up there and we petition the Congress people, et cetera, to try and pass bills to protect those transition age foster youth and the human trafficking victims that would come up here.
I love that you're a part of that. That means a lot. Giving back is obviously important to you.
Yeah, of course.
This is gonna seem so inappropriate now because that was such a serious topic, but we're gonna see how well you know Shore Club and just if you've tested your skills maybe with the goldfish races before.
I mean, it's been a long 9 years, but we'll give it a shot.
Okay, well, you're gonna wanna stick with us, so stay tuned and we'll be right back. We're back, we're still at Shore Club. Alanna and Tony were nice enough to continue hanging out despite this fun little game / torture we're gonna put them through. And if you know anything about Shore Club, you know that on Wednesday nights they host the goldfish races. I didn't think this was a real thing, but it in fact is, and you're about to see it here first. So we're gonna do a little rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first. So I'm gonna have you do that now and we'll go from there, all right? So rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay.
One more time. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. You guys!
Okay, that was very,
I didn't know this was gonna be the most difficult part of the whole thing. Let's try again. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Smush.
Tony, are we doing best of 3? Did you? She was like, this is unacceptable.
Okay.
She said, have you ever played this game?
I'm okay.
She doesn't like to lose, so we're gonna give her another shot. 1-0. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay, now we're even.
1-1. This is it. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Woo! She got it.
Wait, what is that? Do I go first or
You're
second?
going. Well,
I get to choose.
I was gonna say you
I
pick.
go second.
Oh.
I have to see his strategy.
Okay, but do you want to pick which fish you
Oh, we
get?
already did. So he's gonna take the one in the moldy bowl.
Yep.
That's fine.
I'll take the
I
moldy
thought
dirty bowl.
maybe. I thought that you'd like. He
that's-
pooped already. He's excited.
Yeah.
That's a big fish.
Speed.
Okay, is this one you?
That's not me.
That's okay. So Tony,
Hard now.
you're gonna be up first. We're
Alright.
gonna time you. I'm gonna let you. We're gonna start at this end. The goal is to blow the fish to the other end the fastest. Okay. One moment.
All right, you ready? Whistleblower?
Timer ready?
Let's go, Tony.
Let's get hyped up.
Let's go.
No, let's go, Tanner! Jeff Gordon.
Go.
Chef Gordon.
Go.
Yeah, go.
Blow that thing!
You can do it.
Go! Get behind
He's
it!
a rebel.
Get behind it! Oh
That's a rebel goldfish.
There you go.
Talk to me.
There it is. Don't get too close.
Go,
Don't get too
go,
close.
go.
Let's
Go,
go.
go,
Let's
go.
go.
Come on, baby.
Ah!
We got 27 seconds.
Nope.
Yeah. This is,
What was the other way?
I think he forfeited.
I think you picked the sassiest fish in there. The sassiest fish in there.
Oh, yeah.
He likes greens. He likes greens.
I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen a fish do this before.
Is that Nemo? He likes bubbles.
Here we go.
He likes bubbles.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my god. Yeah, I got it. Alright.
There you go.
Okay.
It's because he's the big
I
one.
think we have a winner.
Wait.
I know. We already know. He's been there, done
I think we have a winner.
She hasn't completed the race
There's
yet.
no promises.
So, question, Tony. What is the name of your fish?
Jeff Gordon.
Jeff Gordon.
That makes sense.
What do you have
That
to
makes
say
sense.
about his performance today?
It was amazingly terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you not train before this?
No, we took some time off.
Okay, so he's been off for a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe Gordon will come back to us in another life. Alanna, this means that you are next, and all you have to do in any time frame is get him to the other side. You just gotta get it to the other side, okay, girl? Real quick.
What's that mean?
Oh my god.
What's your fish's name?
Sandra.
Sandra. Yeah. How long has she been racing for?
Oh, 70 years.
70?
78.
78
Yeah,
years.
she's
She's still got it in her?
she's waiting to get her hair done, so she's a little bit annoyed about this. So she's
Okay, well let's get her to her hair appointment.
Yeah, this isn't okay.
Okay, let me clear the clock.
She has shot a lot though, so we'll see how this goes.
Alright, let me reset. We've got 0 on the clock. Whistleblower, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do this.
Wait, don't do it yet because I feel like I'm gonna inhale as soon as I do it.
Please don't be chokers.
You don't want to drink
water?
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Give her a running start. Keep it going. Oh,
Got it.
go.
Too many years of practice. This is embarrassing. So here we are. Thank you very much. Thank you.
And you guys, that has been the PB Shore Club Goldfish Races. Alanna, you are the official winner. Tony's a little burned. He's probably never gonna live this down. But thanks to everybody who's been watching. We'll see you next time. I'm Claire McKee. This has been The Know.